Today, we've got a story for you about a seemingly small disaster in a Mumbai apartment that, honestly, reveals a huge life lesson. We're talking about love, chaos, and what it really means to win. Let's dive in.
I mean, what a way to start, right? You just know from this line that we're in for a ride, and things are probably not going to go as planned. It's so personal and funny.
So here's the setup. It all begins with a really simple, peaceful plan. The goal isn't some fancy five-star meal. Oh no, it's something way more meaningful. Pure comfort food, designed to impress his partner, Sakshi.
And his grand plan? A simple pressure cooker khichdi. You can just picture him, right? Humming in the kitchen, feeling like he's totally got this. It's that perfect moment of calm before the storm.
And, well, just like that, the rebellion begins. The real star of this story, the pressure cooker, decides it's had enough, and our nice, simple plan starts to completely unravel. Turns out, Sakshi has seen this act before. She compares the cooker to a politician. Loud, full of promises, and totally unpredictable. It's just a brilliant and maybe a little ominous piece of foreshadowing.
And here it is, the critical mistake. The cooker starts hissing weirdly, and he has what he thinks is a brilliant idea. Just add more water. In reality, probably the worst possible thing he could have done at that moment.
Whoa, the result is immediate. The cooker just swells up, and you can feel the tension in the kitchen just shoot through the roof. He's trying to play it cool, but Sakshi, very reasonably, is more worried about her new curtains. So you can feel it all building to this one inevitable moment. The pressure has been mounting, both literally and figuratively. And now, the moment of truth has arrived.
The famous last words. The classic question you ask right before everything, absolutely everything, goes wrong. A perfect little dramatic pause before the chaos.
And then,
It happens. A final dramatic roar. The cooker doesn't just hiss, it explodes. It's basically auditioning for an action movie at this point. The aftermath is a complete disaster zone. Khichdi is everywhere. Our narrator is just frozen, staring at the mess, his ego, as he says, having taken a slow slap.
but here's the thing. This story isn't really about the mess itself. It's about what happens next. This is the real turning point, how two people react when they're suddenly faced with this shared, unexpected disaster.
And this contrast is just everything. His first instinct is pure panic. He literally wants to run away and hide. But her reaction? It's the complete opposite. It changes the entire mood. She just laughs. She immediately kills the tension with humor. Instead of blaming him, she reminds him of other sillier disasters, which puts the whole explosion into perspective. It's just a beautiful moment of grace.
And so, the great cleanup mission begins. What could have been this miserable, tense chore turns into this amazing bonding experience. They're scrubbing, they're teasing each other, and somewhere in that smell of turmeric and humiliation, they're actually getting closer. And this, right here, brings us to the core lesson of the entire story. The real victory isn't about a perfect dinner. It's found right in the middle of all this mess.
The lesson is so simple, but so powerful. Anyone can walk away when things get tough. That's easy. But the real win, the sign of a truly strong partnership, it's choosing to stay and face the mess together. And you've got to love this sweet little twist. After all that chaos, after they've cleaned everything up, they sit right there on the kitchen floor and eat the khichdi that actually survived the blast. And you know what? It tasted good.
Later, sitting on the couch, he jokes that they deserve a trophy for surviving the whole ordeal. And her response is just simple, profound, and so heartwarming. She just tells him she already has her trophy.
So what's the ultimate takeaway from all this? Victory in life, and especially in love, isn't about everything being perfect. It's about resilience. It's about sticking around long enough to watch a complete disaster turn into a memory you'll actually cherish for years.
And that leaves us with a final thought, really. We all have our own pressure cooker moments. So what's a small, chaotic time in your own life that, when you look back, didn't break a relationship, but actually somehow made it stronger?